Hello and welcome to today's video, and in today's video we'll be showing you how to build a pond under £200. So let's get straight into it. Basically all the tools we'll need for the pond at the beginning. We might need a few more tools later on, but I've got a saw. You can also use a hand saw if you've not got a saw like this. I've got tape measure, screws and a tri-square. And then I've also got my design sheet here, how I designed it, and just so you know, I am an artist of pond design, so don't be worried if yours is nowhere near as good as my artwork. But here you can see my artwork. So I've got the overhead shot there, I've got the main foundations of the pond there, and then I've just got like the dimensions, worked out how much it's all going to cost. So as you can see, I'm not actually a pond artist. So I've built one pond before in the past, as you've seen on this channel, but I'm going to show you how to build another pond today under £200, and afterwards when I finish the pond I'm going to list it on Facebook Marketplace. So if you'd like to buy this pond when I've finished building it, I'll list it on Facebook Marketplace, because I don't need another pond, just building it to show you, but then I also want my money back from what I spent on the pond. So I'm going to put it on Facebook Marketplace afterwards. It's going to have lining in, it's going to have a pumping, filtering, it's going to have pebbles, it's going to have a plant, it's going to look proper cool. So if you'd like to buy it afterwards, make sure you go over to Facebook Marketplace and search up. I'll tell you at the end of the video what it will be exactly called when it's on Facebook Marketplace, because I haven't even built it yet. But yeah, let's get straight into showing you how to build it. So the first purchase I did was these 4.8 metre long 2x2s. These were £6 a piece, so 18 quid for all three of them. And that should be enough to build the main skeleton of the pond, so the main structure and everything that's going to keep it all sturdy and nice. So this part of the video we're going to be building the structure, and then what I'm going to do after that, I need to get plywood and decking boards as well. And after I've got plywood and decking boards, that should be it for everything I need for the pond, apart from the lining and the pump and filter. So I'm going to mark off the cuttings here and I'm going to cut it now. So for now I'm going to cut the main dimensions, which will be the bottom part of this. So I need a 1 metre long, 1.3 metre long, 18 at 80. So I'm going to do that, and then that's the bottom part. As you can see there, it's terrible drawings, excuse it. And then I need to cut up ones, and then another one of the bottom ones to go on top. So I'm going to cut them to size, draw them to size, and mark everything off now. Right, so I'm going to do the 1.3 metre long one first. I only need one of these for now, I'll eventually need one more. 1.3, that's the widest part of the pond, and that's the widest it's going to get. You can make your pond smaller than this. I'm making this big enough for small koi. It's going to be about 800 litres, 130. Draw that line, and that is the first line I need cut. But before I get cutting, I'm going to draw the rest of the lines that I need for the first part of the pond, so I don't need to keep coming back to the saw and then not to the saw. That's my pen. So the first thing you need to do is draw to size and cut the pieces of wood that you need for your pond. This is the widest the pond's going to be. So as you can see, it's quite a nice sized pond, and if you would like to buy it, make sure you do. First, it will be first come first served, by the way, for everyone wondering how I'm going to sell it fairly. But if you don't live in Stoke-on-Trent, it's only pick up only, so if you don't live in Stoke-on-Trent, it will be a bit pointless coming all the way out. But if you really want a pond, and fair dues. And then after it's on Facebook Marketplace, if you would like some lost and fishing stickers when you buy this pond, just make sure you tell me when you're texting me on Facebook Marketplace, and you come pick up the pond, can you have some stickers? And I will give you 5 stickers, lost and fishing stickers, for me to remember. So this one needs to be 1 metre long. Let's get it flat. 1 metre long this one is. It's like a rhombus shape, this pond is. So it's not going to be too boxy, it's not going to be too boring. It's going to be a nice shape, but it's also got a flat back so people can rest it up against the wall. Before I post it, I'm going to fill it with water just to show all yous. Again, clean off the gravel, have the gravel nice and perfect. But I will take out the gravel, take out the pump and put it all in a separate bag for when I sell it. But you might see robbing some of these parts. It is mainly just, it was a project that I was going to do just to make myself some money, make a bit of profit off it. But I thought I may as well film it and show you how to do it. and then sell it afterwards. So it'll be fun. So if you want to learn how to make a pond, I'll definitely stay around to the end of the video. We might end up doing 2 parts for this. We might end up doing 1. We don't know yet. We'll have to see how long it's going to take me, because I don't actually know. But so far, the pond's cost me £18, because I already had these decking screws. I already had most of this. And let me just double check this is 1 metre. I draw 2 lines there because I messed up a bit. And that is 1 metre on the second line. Now I need to cut 280, so I'll do it out of this one. It is going to be a nice sized pond. If you're getting into ponding and koi keeping or any fish keeping, it'll be a good pond for you to start off. But you won't. It will be okay for small koi, but when the koi get too big, you'll definitely have to rehome them to a bigger pond if you ever want to upgrade. But I'm going to do this a lot more in my spare time. I'm going to make quite a lot of ponds and sell them. On Facebook, I'm just going to put something on Facebook saying, message me if you need pond building, I'll build the pond, and then you can come pick it up when I've finished it. So yeah, I'm going to do this quite a lot. So if you, even if this one sells before you can get it, there'll be more pond opportunities from me to get. So make sure you stick around. Now I'm just going to do this last line, and then I can cut 80. This is how deep the pond's going to be, 80 centimeters. But yeah, this pond will probably be best suited for goldfish, rod roach, maybe some tench, stuff like that. But I've got all the lines drawn now, so we'll get cutting. So that is my rough shape of the pond. It looks square on camera, but it isn't, because this one's 1 metre and that one's 130, and then these are both 80. So it slightly comes in. I might make it come in a bit more, take 10 centimetres off, so it looks like it's making a bit more of a difference. But that'll make the pond size a lot smaller, so I think I'll stick with this for now. But it does look good. It's better than just being normal square shaped. A bit different. It looks very square on camera, but it is not. It comes in a lot more than it looks on camera. So yeah, all I need to do now is find out how to cut them angles perfectly, both the same. So I'll figure that out now. And I just did a load on camera, and I don't know if it was filming. Oh, that was a big oopsie. Okay, right, I'll show you what I've done. So I've cut this here on an angle so it will fit nicely, but then if I cut both sides on an angle, that side and that side there, this is going to be a bit too big, so then I need to cut this on an angle afterwards. So what I've done, measured down a centimetre from there, drew a line to the corner, and then cut. So I've done that on that one, just doing it on this one now, which I forgot to film. So I drew the line, I'll show you, I'll do it again in a minute when I have to do it again. I drew the line, measured up a centimetre, and drew a line down to the corner. And now what I'll do is get my saw. Angle is now cut. I had a bit of trouble there, I didn't cut it all the way through. So I'm going to place this here. So now this is the exact same angle as the other side, 1 centimetre in, and then drawn to the side. So now I'm going to put a temporary screw in. So I'm just going to get my drill and I'm going to put a temporary screw in. Right, so I just cut them corners like I said there, and then I also cut these ones there to make that flat. But yeah, all screwed together. Just need to get some brackets for it tomorrow, but I can still finish off other bits. I just need to do one more of these now, and then I need to do this one isn't exactly 8 centimetres, but I need to get it up there, and there we go. That's all basically go up there, 80 centimetres, and then what we need to do is put the plywood on the inside and then the decking on the outside. So it's going to look good, so let me make another one of these. So what I just did, I put this piece of wood, which is the leftover one from before, over that left piece there to get all the angles right. So now all the angles are the exact same for the second one of these, so you make 2 of these, so it's the same process. So I won't show much of it, so I'm going to get this cut in now. Right, so as you can see, I've made some brackets. I haven't got one there yet, I just need to get a few more cut-offs with all my cut-offs. And I've made another one perfectly to size on top of that one. So that one's going to be the top of the pond, and this is the bottom. So I just need to cut the rest of these. I need to cut another 1.3, 1, and another 80. So I'll do that now. It's just the same as the bottom one, so I'm just going to quickly do that off camera. Boom, and just like that, after 20-30 minutes, I've done the second layer. They've both all got brackets in, every single one now, and they are rock solid, like ridiculously sturdy. Got my first 8, so this is how deep it's going to be. You can screw it in there and then screw it on that one like that. But yeah, I'll just set you up on a little time lapse showing me putting in the long ones now. So here I was just cutting everything to size, making sure everything's the right size and the right place. But I'm just doing a quick thing just to say, if you haven't seen our Instagram, go check it out, link in our bio. We are doing a massive fishing bait and PVA bag stuff giveaway, so make sure you go check it out, link in our bio. Super easy to join. After you've joined, just follow the steps and you'll be entered to the giveaway, because we're announcing it very soon when we hit 5,000 subscribers. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Right, one's in for now. They're definitely going to need brackets. I've got spare wood where I can cut brackets out. So I'm just going to screw all of them into this side first. Right, so that is what I've got so far. So the inside of here, all the inside coming up to like there will be plywood. All the inside, and then on the outside we're having decking, and it's going to look really good. It's 80 centimeters high. I love the height of it. You can walk up to it, rest your arm on it comfortably, have a look in at your fish. I think it looks really good. That is all I can do till I buy the rest of the wood, but it looks good. Decently sturdy. Decent, but it would definitely make it a lot more sturdy when the plywood's in and the decking's on. Then it'll be rock solid. Like I can full on fly kick it and it won't move. But yeah, so far I'm very chuffed, very chuffed. So I'm going to go Wix's to get some more plywood and decking boards. So I'll make sure I keep you updated when I do that. So I'll see you in a few days. It will be a few seconds for you, but it's a few days for me. Right, so it is the next day and I've got my pond here. Got my nice pond behind me, and you've probably seen in a most recent video was adding koi, some extra koi to this pond. So if you haven't seen it already, go click it in the top corner now. And we're going to be doing something else on this pond for today. So what I'm going to do, I've got a load of decking boards behind the camera, which I'll show you in a minute. And I'm going to cut decking boards to size and come from the bottom of here up vertically all the way across, all the way around, and then it will make it rock solid. It's basically rock solid now, tiny bit wobbly, but after that's on, it will make it rock solid. Then all we have to do after that is add the plywood on the inside, and then we need to add the liner in, the filter in, the pump in, and the rocks in, and then it is ready to sell to one of you, if you get there first anyway. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you the wood, and then I need to cut down about 30 pieces of wood by hand, because I brought it down to my mum's house, because the decking boards were here, I haven't got that saw that you saw me use to cut these, so I'm going to have to cut everything by hand. It's going to be a pain. Right, so I'll show you the decking boards now. Right, so I've got tons of decking boards, as you can see. There's a load of off cuts here, which, because this is all leftovers from the decking that I'm standing on now. But yeah, I should have enough decking here. And if I don't, I'll be super surprised. But fingers crossed I'll have enough decking for that. And I'm going to show you some time lapses of me cutting loads of pieces of wood. Got a jigsaw now, should be easier. Right, so I've got a decent amount here. I'm going to see how much this amount actually does. So that is how much it's going to do on the corners. I'm making it come out a bit, and then meet here. It'll be a lot more flush than that, obviously. Just laying it against for now. Going to file all the top of these now because they're all different sizes. And then it goes one to the side. So I'll still need to do a bit more cutting. So I'll see you cutting. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to screw these front ones in for now, just so I've got an understanding of what it's going to look like. So I'm going to screw these ones in and then carry on cutting. Thanks for watching today's video. We're ending the video here because if I show you the full thing in one video, the video is going to be well too long. It's going to be about 40 minutes long. So there'll be a second part on this pond build. So make sure you like, subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified when the second part is out, and I'll see you next week.